Hello. This is the demo slash end-to-end test for the KrispyKopters team. I'm Mahithidula.
I'm Juntao Luo.
I'm Joseph.
I'm Brad Williams.
我是慧丽。
Yeah, so let's get right into it. So right here is the home page where you can see all the donuts that are available to order through drone delivery. If we scroll down, you can see that there's the best sellers, which was one of our user stories, along with the main menu of other donuts. Each of these donuts has a price along with in stock, depending on the quantity. I would like to point out that some of these donuts are sold out, which means the quantities are zero with the replenishing tag underneath. We'll show how this sold out can be changed later on as we go to the employee login.
So before we proceed further, right now we don't have user logins implemented in our MVP since it's not part of our user stories that we included in our MVP. All of the logins that you'll see for customers and employees, these are just default accounts. And to see the employees management page for store employees, let's go to the employee login. So this is what store employees will see, and it contains three main components: current orders, manage menu, and drone locations. Current orders and drone locations, we will come back to these sections in later parts of our demo where we fulfill actual orders. But for now, let's focus on the manage menu section. So this lists all the donuts that are currently listed on the menu for the store. And if we scroll all the way to the right and look at the out-of-stock donuts, for example, we notice that sour cream and strawberry frosted donuts right now are of quantity 0. So let's say we baked a dozen of sour cream donuts. For the sour, if we click the green button, we can now update the quantity to a dozen since that we just made those. And if we click submit, we will be notified that this edit has been made successfully. And we see now that the quantity for the donuts is updated to 12. For our strawberry frosted donut, unfortunately, we are out of ingredients. So we actually would like to delist this from our menu. So we can do that by clicking the red button. And now we are notified that the donuts have been successfully deleted, and it's been removed from the menu on the employee view. We will also see this once we return back to the customer facing page. But right now, let's say that to replace the strawberry frosted donut, we want to add a replacement. So let's go all the way to the right and click the green button on the new donut section. Here we can call it a donut of ID of 21. The best donut. And best donut ever for the description. For a cheap price of only $4. And then we will copy in the image. Calories, let's say 300. And let's say we baked a dozen. And when we submit this, we can see that the new donut has been added to our menu. And that is all of the inventory management stories for the employee side for KrispyKopters. And now we can return to the customer webpage to see the updated menus. Okay. And here we can note that sour cream is now in stock and can be ordered by customers.
Yeah. So as a customer, we want to order some donuts. So here we can see there is like sour cream now. So what we need to do is to add to our cart. We could click on the red button here. And this donuts will be automatically added to our cart. So here we could decrease or increase the numbers the quantity of our creams. And after that, the total will be calculated based on the donuts we have selected. And we click checkout. And we need us to fill in some information of our purchase. We could also even enter our address or the numbers, even our names. So after clicking the pay now, it receives that an order has been added successfully. So after we go into the order page, we can now see our orders have been created, and we could see the relevant information.
Yeah, so once an order has been placed and as orders are coming in from the customer side of the website, we then move into our employee user stories. So as an employee, again, I want to go back to the employee page. And we mentioned earlier that at the top is the current orders section. So this relates to the story where as an employee, I want to see all the orders which have been placed by the customers. And here we can see a real-time heads-up display of all the orders which are outstanding, sort of they're yet to be filled. We see the order number and then the items associated with that order to be loaded into a drone. And the orders will query the drones available and automatically assign a drone that is capable of making the trip to one of these orders. So we can see actually all of these orders have yet to be filled because they're showing that they need to be loaded into particular drones. So we can see that this was our latest order. And as an employee, I want to be able to know which items are associated with this order. And then once I see that it's loaded or that I need to load it into 207, I'll click load drone 207. And then we can see a confirmation that it has been fulfilled successfully and it is now out for delivery. This will also update our location or our drones on the map. So now that we can see that this drone, I click on it, this is 207, which we just sent off in our load button. This is Speedy Hawk, and we can see it traveling along Pittsburgh, heading towards its destination. So as an employee, as I fulfill my orders, I can see which ones have already been fulfilled and which ones need to be fulfilled next.
Okay, and after the user placed their order, you can the user will be able to view all the orders in the My Orders page, and there for each order there will be ETA. In our case, it will be 5 minutes, and these are the items that are being delivered. And if we there's also a map displaying the current position of the drone, and if we refresh the page, we can also see that the drone is moving on the map. So the user will be able to track the drone and the ETA. Yeah.
Great. So I believe that completes our end-to-end testing of all of our features of our MVP for the KrispyKopters service and website. Thank you very much.